Yeah.
Tyler Bass about ready to get us going.
And we are underway from Santa Clara.
This fielded right at the goal line. And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped at the 23.
Now problems right out of the gate. We're going to get a delay. Play clock down to 0, and this is not the way to start a drive.
Here we go. 11.
They run over center with Mitchell.
And that's not the start that he was looking for, as he's going to be met and dropped behind the line. It'll go as a loss of a yard on the game's first play. Second down.
It's probably a pretty good sign here on the opening drive if your guys from the secondary are coming up and spilling things in the backfield.
How about the adrenaline and aggressiveness that led his eyes to the backfield to run up there and make that tackle, setting a tone early for his defense.
On 2nd and 11 now. Garoppolo. This one caught by Kittle. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. A gain there of 30 big ones.
All right, Charles, let me put you in the head of one of those defenders out there. You have a big play like that go against you so early. What does that shake your confidence?
It shouldn't, but it often does, because your thought process all during the week is how you're going to get after that offense and make your plays. And when they make one against you, it makes you a little bit hesitant.
Time to regroup. Flushed out right. Another nice gain, 16 yards there and a first down again.
We know they have these RPOs in their playbook, and look, we're seeing it here in the first quarter. You think we're going to see it as the game continues?
They trotted them out early for a reason, partner. They're letting them know that this is in the arsenal, and we rely on it. You better be prepared, because this is going to be an all-day affair trying to stop them.
Okay, from the 32 now, here's 1st and 10.
Here's Lance to throw it.
And his throw here is incomplete.
Well, a momentary speed bump there with that throw, partner. The defense had other ideas, and they're trying to mount a small stand before this drive reaches the end zone.
Here's 2nd and 10 now from about the 32.
Up the middle, here's Mitchell.
And he'll be brought down at the 27-yard line.
5 yards, now it's 3rd and 5.
A quick burst there, and he nicely bit off a pretty decent gain.
And Lance now to throw. Open man is Ayuk, complete. And he is going to have a Niners first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
I still got it in
They've
there.
been moving the ball well, but this drive was in danger of stalling out. Fortunately, this is a nice throw here, and they're able to pick up a new set of downs.
So from inside the 20, here's 1st and 10 at the 18.
Strike it. 3-3.
From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. That is caught by the tight end, Kittle.
What is going on with that
Touchdown,
safety?
49ers. An 18-yard touchdown grab.
And the 49ers will claim the early lead as they're on the board first here tonight.
That's all he's doing is just throwing the fucking team out.
7-0 game. After the touchdown, it's Robbie Gould now to kick it away.
This taken in at the goal line.
Oh, a good-looking return set up here. And now off to the races down the right side. He will score. Touchdown, Buffalo. Well, there you go. They gave up a score to start the game, and as quick as they could get it back, they did on the return.
And people talk about this all the time, whether you're coaching it, whether you're trying to work on it, whether you're just trying to put in the minds of your players. Attack back as fast as you can after giving up a score. No quicker way than on a kick return.
It's Tyler Bass on for the extra point attempt.
It's good, and we're all tied at 7 apiece. So all even at 7 now as they kick it away.
Fielded just outside the goal line. And he'll go down as this drive will start at the 25-yard line.
The 49er offense set to get this drive underway.
A long drive last time out for this offense, Charles. If you remember, they started basically in the shadows of their own end zone, marched it down the field, and a lot of that was through the passing game.
And partner, as a former defensive back, I'm having almost a physical reaction watching what's happening right now. But let's give credit where it's due because they've done an excellent job moving the ball through the air. Secondary getting picked apart pass by pass. Obviously, they need to make some adjustments there on the back end.
And because offensively, we know that they're not going to be shy about throwing that football. Now Lance unable to escape, and down he goes. Multiple players combined for their team's first sack of the game.
And this is what you've got to do against a quarterback like him. You've got to keep him in the pocket and not let him get to the perimeter because once he gets outside, that's where he can really hurt you.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw.
Got a man, that's Ayuk.
And he's going to be taken down here still a couple yards short of the first. It'll be a pickup of 14, but they're still a little bit short as it brings up 4th. Here's Mitch Wishnowski now on to punt. He gets us away. It's a good one, drawing toward the sidelines. And no return here. Where will they spot it? They say just outside the 20-yard line. These two teams all tied after one.
the Bills now with a 1st and 10 at their own 22. They start the drive with Cook, and he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
An interesting and intriguing decision there defensively because they kept extra DBs on the field despite seeing the multiple tight end look that came out for the offense.
I thought they were going to switch out of it. I didn't know if they felt they didn't have time or what the case was.
Well, in any event, the extra speed allowed for great penetration as they stuffed that one behind the line of scrimmage.
A loss of a yard there to start out. That leads to a 2nd and 11. Again, it's Cook. And he's able to plow forward up to about the 29, just shy of the 30.
But you got to give kudos to your offensive line and the guy carrying the ball because they were in a 2nd and long situation. It seemed pretty dire, but they brought it back to 3rd and manageable with that run.
Coming up here looking for 3 yards to pick up the 1st. Well, everybody was up there ready at the line of scrimmage, CD, but no snap, and the delay of game ensued.
Yeah, and I'm sure their head coach is asking the exact same thing. What's going on out there? Almost like they thought they had more time than actually was on the clock.
And the delay of game penalty makes this much more difficult. 3rd and 8. Here's Allen to throw it. But this is intercepted. He was trying to get it to Davis. And he's able to get it back to right around the 27.
Timing is everything on a route like this. He tried to drive that football into a tight spot. And if you're a little early or a little late, chances are there's going to be someone there. And sure enough, this one's going the other way.
And he can't find anywhere to go with it, and he goes down. That's sacked by Tremaine Edmonds. Well, they sent him on the blitz from that linebacker spot, and boy, he got there quickly.
He certainly did, and obviously he could have used a block from his running back, but I think you nailed it right there. The defender got into the backfield so fast, it's hard for anyone to react.
And looking for Kittle, but it's intercepted. Picked off by Jordan Poyer. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. Before we came up to the booth, last thing he said as we were walking off the field, want to play mistake-free football. Well, that just went out the window there with a pick.
And do you remember what you said to me when we were walking up to the booth after he said that? You're like, oh, fatal last words. Every time we hear that, things tend to fall apart a little bit, and that's what we saw there. Didn't get enough on that throw, and it turned into an interception.
The Bills come to the line to start their next drive.
And we'll see if they can bounce back from that last drive in particular, if they can bounce back at the quarterback position, Charles, after throwing their first interception of the ball game.
Yeah, and some guys, you know they're going to want to try and get a big play right away and take control back. Others, they're going to look to hit a couple shorter passes and get a little momentum back that way.
But for the defense, that goal's not changing a bit. They want another pick.
You're exactly right about that. In fact, you got to watch them a little bit because in coverage, they may cut down their gaps a little bit, maybe their splits a little bit in order to try and get to the ball even faster.
The last run got a couple. Here's 2nd and 8. Own end zone. It's Allen. It's Knox, the tight end, making the catch. He's up to the 20. And they take this up near the 30 before he's taken down. That'll wind up a gain of 27 on the catch and run.
You don't always expect tight ends to be big in terms of run after the catch, but after that play, he joins a growing band of players that's putting that stereotype right on its ear.
First down, here's the run with Cook. And some room to maneuver. And they nearly get this all the way to midfield. Mark him down at the 49. Now the Bills are going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. On first down, Allen. Buying time to his left. Going deep for Diggs. It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
I may be an analyst, but I'm also a fan. I love it when people take the big shots downfield, but he was under a lot of duress, and I think that forced the incompletion downfield. Didn't have a real good chance to find his target.
To throw once more on 2nd and 10. Allen swinging this out wide here for Cook. And he'll be tackled on the other side of midfield at the 46-yard line. He's already proven to be a factor in the running game on this drive. Now he gets involved in the passing game.
I think what we're seeing here is the modern version of workhorse in the NFL, being able to run it and catch it with equal proficiency.
Throwing is Allen
Flat.
on third.
Thank you.
Right back to Cook for another completion. He's going to go out of bounds, but he takes this one down just shy of the 20. A big play that time on the catch and run. And the Bills will move the chains.
That turned into a very well-orchestrated play right there. Going to work his way out of the backfield to the right, and after he looked it in, he found plenty of space to roam and picked up big yardage.
First down, and they're going to throw with Allen. And Diggs has it. And able to get him down, but he does reach the 5. This game not quite as good as the last, but still over 40 yards between the two. Now the Bills will use the second of their timeouts as the clock will stop with just under 30 seconds to go in the first half. Two big plays in succession. Not sure this D knows what hit him, but now they got to get ready. It's 1st and goal. They'll run with Cook. And he takes it in across the chalk for a Bills touchdown. James Cook, a 5-yard touchdown run. And the Bills drive the entire length of the field, 99 yards for the score. Extra point by Bass, up and good. And that makes the score 14-7. After the touchdown, Bass to kick it away. Returning from his end zone is Ray McCloud.
Here we go.
The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much.
And now this is intercepted. My goodness.
You got it. Good shit.
And he is going to score. It's a pick six and a Bills touchdown. Well, the defense, they were all over that. As soon as that ball was in the air, it was dangerous. Not only was it intercepted, CD, but they return it for the touchdown.
Yeah, and he read that the entire way. He was reacting before other players had a chance to react themselves. Had the determination to say, this just won't be a pick. It's going to be 6 points as he takes it the other way to the end zone.
So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away.
Got left it to him.
And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
Ed Oliver, that time the one to get in there and bring him down.
Now a timeout taken.
Hey, man,
Perhaps
when you
chance
get a
for
stop,
one more quick
make that
play and then
switch.
another timeout if they hurry. We'll see.
You get a chance.
On the double.
Sacks, a growing theme in this first half. This is 2nd and long.
Red, cycle.
Another try after the first down sack.
Lance, he'll get this into the hands of
I
Ayuk.
tried to go take
And we're
it.
going to get a timeout with 2 seconds remaining in the second quarter.
Come on, set.
So 7 yards from the
Ooh,
first
other
down
side,
here
though,
as
other
they
side
come
when you
up to the
fix it,
line
yeah.
of scrimmage.
Yeah, you got a stone and stuff.
A final shot before half for Lance. Winds up and lets it go for Samuel.
And it's knocked away and incomplete. That's it for the first half. 2 more quarters to go. We'll have plenty more to see after the break. And we welcome you back live now inside the booth alongside
No, he's
Charles
shifting
Davis.
the
I'm Brandon
protection.
Gaudin, set and ready to rock for the third quarter. Bills with the lead, and they'll get the football first as the second half is underway.
McKenzie now from his end zone. And a nice job there on special teams to limit him to inside the 15 as he's dropped at the 14.
Dude, damn Blackwood. Yeah, he's shifting it. With a center still coming at me. Yeah.
The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. Starting the third quarter with Cook. The tackle there by George Odom.
I feel like I could see what he was thinking on that carry. Wanted to follow that
Oh,
big
yeah.
tackle through the hole. Ended up only getting 4 yards on the carry. I think he had designs on that one being bigger.
The run got 4. Now they deal with a 2nd and 6.
They'll give to Cook on the read option.
Limited running room as he'll get about 3 to the 21.
I do know from experience that when you slow down someone's running game, you're now
Damn, I
doing
tried to-
dictating
y'all
on
clear that
defense,
shit up,
and
man.
guess what? Now you're getting ready to tee off on their quarterback because they have to throw it all the time. But you still have to be alert for the
Yeah.
draws and other plays of that nature and make sure you don't get hurt.
Alert.
Allen going to try and throw on third down. That's to Cook out of the backfield.
And he is going to have a Bills first down as they're able to get the third down conversion.
It was
Now we get
man.
into the
He manned up
psychology
the
of
guy on the
whole thing
tight end.
because a lot of teams with a two-score
And
lead
my
in the third
man was
quarter,
all full
they
opposite
almost
side
become
of the field.
defensive with their offense, just playing not to lose. I think with this team, you got to figure at this point, this is a great spot for them to go into attack mode, really try to put the hammer down and finish this one off.
Cook up the gut.
And he'll scratch out only about a yard up to the 32.
Yeah, things were pretty stacked up there in the middle of the line. A lot
I had a
of
hole.
bodies, not much
I had a
space.
hole.
I think ultimately he was fortunate to get anything out of that run.
I didn't trust it because of that fucking X Factor right there, but he actually blocked his ass.
Here's 2nd and 9, just a yard on that last run. Here's Cook again. And some room to work. Look at this, middle of the field, a breakaway. And all the way home for a Bills touchdown. James Cook with his 2nd touchdown of the night. And the Bills take a 3-touchdown lead. Extra point by Bass, up and good. And the lead now to 3 touchdowns at 21. After the touchdown, Bass to kick it away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25.
You want your shutout? Technically, you earned a shutout so far.
The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive.
The stats
And
gonna
their
say
halftime
otherwise.
hole
but
now even
technically,
deeper, and they need a
them
big
out.
drive here just to answer the first touchdown of the second half scored against them.
They were down at the half. Now, as you mentioned, they're down a little bit bigger, but no time for discouragement. Just got to get back to it, right? Put your shoulder against the boulder and start pushing and try and get back to where you were to start the half.
On 1st and 10, here's Lance. And he's going to be intercepted for the 3rd time thus far. Picked off by Micah Hyde. And he is going to score. It's a pick 6 and a Bills touchdown. Well, if there was any thought that this thing might turn around for this offense in the second half, I think those thoughts pretty well dashed after that interception return there.
It just has not been a good outing for this unit whatsoever. There's no other way to say it. They've been overmatched, haven't performed to the level that they've needed, and that throw there is just going to contribute to this game getting out of hand.
There you go.
And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25.
Yeah, buddy.
The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. Well, we haven't exactly been treated to a nail-biter in this one, CD, and if they cannot score here, this one's pretty much all but over.
Are you saying that you feel like people are starting to think about getting out of here, maybe beating the traffic in order to get home or to their final destination?
Yeah, I don't think there's a whole lot of reason to hang around, especially if they can't score here.
Yeah, you're right about that because it has been pretty clear who the better team has been in this one. And in a league that we talk about every game.
And for the 4th time tonight, it's an interception. Picked off by Jordan Poyer. And the Bills are going to have the short field here as they'll take over right at the 50. Well, to be blunt, not a whole lot has gone right for this defense in this ball game. But that's something right there. Still in the 3rd quarter. It would take something around miracle territory for a comeback, but maybe that's a start, Charles.
It certainly is, and they're definitely showing that there's some fight still left in them. Hasn't been a banner day, but they're trying their best to put that disappointment behind them and find ways to make plays.
And for one of the first times tonight, he's going to be held up at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play. It'll be 2nd down. He's having a big game running the football, but that one will hurt the yards per carry a little bit.
Yeah, but the average he's got so far, that's the type of average he wants to take with him to contract negotiations, doesn't he?
On 2nd down, Cook. They find some open field here. And he goes down, but not before getting this inside the 25. 136 yards for him on the ground now. He has been a tough man to bring down all night.
Well, you certainly have to give a little credit here because they're playing this game now at their pace. This is ball control football, sustained runs, taking their time.
Now the ratio don't matter if you're in the
option play. Here's Cook. And not much. Maybe a yard down to the 23.
And this is why aggressive defensive coordinators love to blitz. It wreaks havoc because they end up taking their attention to the blitzers, freed up the D lineman to make the play.
500K superstar, baby.
And they will not have time to get another play in here as time has run out on this third quarter. We'll return with more after this break. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports.
You did great.
The run only got a yard. Here's 2nd and 9. They run it again with Cole.
Oh, he didn't. That was out of
Only a
there.
yard in the pickup there, and it'll bring
He
out
didn't
the
hold the
3rd
block.
down.
Brandon, I've got to think this offensive line has got some smiles on its faces. And I know it sounds crazy, but they practiced for this back in training camp. They knew they'd be in situations where there'd be extra defenders in the box coming after them, trying to keep them from locking down a game. Right now, they want to show the world they're up to the challenge.
Here's Allen. And this is going to be intercepted. Picked up by Ambry Thomas. And the 49ers are going to have it here just past the 25. Now they get a 4th quarter pick.
It looks like he had that
Something to
through
hang
too
their
late,
hat on, I
though.
guess.
Okay, so let's face it, though. Who's happy about this play? Fantasy guys, right?
Yeah.
The analytics will tell you one thing or another. That's a bad play on one hand, a good play on the other, but it's all about the fantasy points here.
Yeah, because this ball game is over.
Ready?
Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. Oh, hit as he throws there, incomplete.
They lead big, and a major part of that has been how they've taken their play to a whole new level this second half. No points allowed since the break, and you can add another incompletion to the total number that they forced in this runaway contest.
To throw on 2nd and 10. Lance. Now Lance unable to escape, and down he
He's going to
goes.
try to shift to the right.
That time, multiple defenders getting pressure, and it's a loss of 6.
Here we go.
Now
Here we
after
go.
the
No, I'm
sack,
saying
Lance and the
the dude
Niners
came
steering
in.
up here to 3rd and long.
Steal. Check steal. Green jack. Ready.
Here's Lance. Under pressure, they got him again. Credit the sack to Von Miller.
Well, I wish this staff luck as they try to find positives about this performance by their offense as we move through the early part of the 4th quarter. That sack, the latest example. Down by a boatload, this offense simply can't keep up, and the quarterback is still taking hits. I'd get the backups in there if it were me.
Fielded at the 33. A very good return there. Give him an even 20 yards. And the Bills are going to take over in great position here.
3-3.
Up the middle, it's Cook. And he's got some space here. And all the way down to the 7-yard line. A big play there out of Cook. 41 yards on the ground. They run again on 1st down. Cook. And he's brought down right at the 5-yard line. Give him 2 on the play.
All of a sudden, those lanes that were there earlier in the drive dry up near the goal line. That's a good job defensively to diagnose the run and stop it for a very short pickup.
And the ball smack dab on the 5-yard line. Here's 2nd and goal. They run with Cook. He's been busy tonight. And the hole closes quickly here. He can fight only to about the 4. Call it a gain of a yard as they get a little bit closer here. It's 3rd and goal.
That didn't just feel like good defense there. That felt like pride, didn't it? He's already gotten into the end zone twice, trying to get there for a 3rd time. No one likes to have the hat trick against them.
Allen now on 3rd and goal. And it'll be intercepted. Picked up by Charvarius Ward. And the Niners are going to take over at their own 2-yard line.
What a stand there defensively. They force the 3rd and goal, force them into what they think will be a
Damn, they
passing
going into the
situation.
4-3-3.
And then they make sure to lock up all the receivers and come away with the interception. Sounds simple, but that was really well done.
The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive. Well, it's been a struggle so far for this offense, Charles. It's not only that they haven't been able to put the points up, but really stringing yards together has been a real issue for them in this one.
I'm so glad you brought up the yardage because I was thinking to myself, we've seen a lot of NFL games, and we've seen our share of lopsided contests, but in almost all of them, both offenses have put up at least 200 yards in a game, but not in this one. This has been a display of offense that, frankly, I think the two of us have watched from behind our hands, trying to spread our fingers wide enough to actually see the result.
And now a throw on first down there, but it's incomplete.
And that's another play that's painted the picture of this game overall. It's been a blowout that's been continually fueled by big turnovers and stops for one side and an inability to advance the ball from the other.
On 2nd and 10, Lance. And the Bills are going to get him as he goes down. Multiple defenders get to him there, and that is the 6th time he's been sacked in this ball game. Now after the sack, Lance and the Niners staring up here at a 3rd and long.
Right.
One final try now for Lance. And this will be incomplete. 1 second left to go.
That incompletion brings us one step closer to the end of this one. Maybe mercifully, partner. And let's face it, though, no surprise, they're still flinging it around. They have pride, too.
Jackrabbit.
One final shot. They'll look to throw. And that will be incomplete as time has run out on this football game.
Good game. Oh, Beefy, you can't do that. He was wide open in the flat. I knew it happened. He never turned his body, but he dropped the fucking pass, man. Look at the difference, though. We kept you short on 3rd and shorts, and you was able to use your money plays to get the first downs every time we needed. It was perfect. You didn't take no sacks where you had like 2nd and 19 or 2nd and 20. You literally converted every 3rd down.